We're missing something. Hey, Brienne. What's up? Hi. Waiting for the people to join. Hi, guys. It's just me. Waiting for some people. I have 2 platforms. I have Instagram Live and Facebook Live right now, so I'm waiting for both to get rocking. It's actually, my Instagram Live is not showing anything. Hey, everybody. I hope you guys are hanging in there. Is everybody good? Feel free to respond. Hey, Bruce, I see you.
I'm doing good.
We're doing great. Sup, Dan? Hey, guys. Hey, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Sup, Joe? All right, just going to give it a few seconds.
Oh, yeah, what's really incredible is, how most people are battling with each other in quarantine. I just think I've never been more in love with Michelle than in quarantine this year.
Hey, Kelly. Sup, Curtis?
Like, every time I'm around her, I'm like, man, I wish this quarantine could last longer so I can cause less trouble and be less
How many
problems.
husbands and wives want to kill each other out there? Why isn't my Instagram Live working? Hold on. I mean, my Facebook Live. That is not good. That is not good.
Do you want me to try and fix it?
Yeah.
But I would just edit and restart it.
No, it's not good. Hang in there, guys. We're having some difficulties with Facebook, so feel free to chill.
Kelly, you almost had an emergency phone call today.
Why? Guys, hang in there. I'm so sorry. Don't know why we're having issues. I'm in. So if you guys don't know, on our Instagram, Kelly Johnson is a licensed therapist. Extraordinaire. If you guys need any help with anything mental health.
She actually gave me a certificate for being very mentally healthy.
Yeah, Kelly says don't threaten her with a good time. Please reach out to her.
I am not a good time. I mean, Michelle's been having a super ton of fun with me, but besides that.
All right, we have Facebook Live up again. I don't know if this is actually working. I hope it is. But, yeah, we usually have a bunch of... There it is. Now I'm waiting for that to update. Okay. All right, everybody. So I hope you are all adapting to your new normal. This is a strange time we're in right now.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today, Apocalypse.
Scary.
Af. Boobs.
Boobs. So, yeah, this is the new norm, guys. This is not a one-day snow day, a one-day off from work. We are adjusting to a completely new time. Hey, Bruce, you're working right now?
Yeah, so it's like Michelle said, this is the new norm. So for at least the foreseeable future, pretend it's going to be long and then hope it's not. So don't just assume, I'll do what I can, half-ass it. Establish a new routine, whatever it needs to be, whether it's to have extra scheduled time because you have too much free time, or maybe you're doing too much taking care of too many other people and you have to schedule some more time for you.
Yeah, we have completely different people we're working with. Like Randy said, people that are just overwhelmed working with the kids and being a teacher right now and doing their full-time job.
Like Michelle's got 2 hours with me in the morning getting me ready to wake up, and then you can try to make me lunch.
So Randy's a child, as we know.
And the husband. They're always your biggest and first child.
Hey, Alan. Hey, Christine. So for the people who are struggling to make time for yourself, you do need to give yourself a timeout. You are allowed to do so. We have people just take a time out, take a shower, light a candle, just relax.
And I mean, if you have kids, it's a little harder maybe to communicate that to them. But if you're with a spouse or of age kids, say to them, hey, I don't hate you guys. I just need a minute.
Mega teamwork amongst couples right now. This is high stress. Very high stress for married couples, for couples, anything. Because not only are you in a house together and unable to leave, but we have people that are losing their jobs. There's a lot of stress.
Yeah. And as well as, when stressful situations like this, with the uncertainty of when life's going to get back to normal, plus the financial instability, let's call it, some people who may have had some bad coping habits, whether it be drugs, alcohol, food, may be more apt to lean on those bad habits now, especially if they may be quarantined away from their support system.
Yes.
So this is the time to maybe use your Rev Fam, use your therapist online, reach out, talk to people before your problems become big problems that you can't take back.
Yeah, use your nutritionist, communicate with everybody that you know will be a positive influence for you, and create that support system that you need, because everybody needs it right now. No matter whether you deal with chronic mental stress and illness, or somebody that doesn't have that, you are all pretty much being pretty tested right now.
Right.
So
And
teamwork makes the dream work.
I'm
Christine.
Mr. Optimism, Mr. Positivity, and even now I'm a little down during these times.
Yeah, it's yeah. So we were talking about, we have to accept this. We have to accept this is our norm.
Love you, Dave.
We love you, Dave. Acceptance, awareness, and creating and establishing a routine for yourselves. Yes. We have a lot of people, which understandably so, feeling panicked, overreacting, allowing their emotions to create that overreaction. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we really need to take a step back and just think about it, talk it out with somebody, journal about it, and try not to jump on drastic decisions so emotionally.
This is like PhD level application of if you can't control it, don't let it control you kind of stuff.
It is a PhD application right now. You are all
this is like
your doctorates.
Yeah, we're all trial by fire on learning our coping skills right now.
Yeah, yes, we are. And our community, our Rev community, is just so strong, and they are all so supportive of each other. So feel free to utilize social media to connect with each other. If you see somebody is active on our social media, friend request them. Say, hey, how are you coping with this? What are your strategies? We posted on our Facebook and Instagram the other day. I created a question saying, how are you coping with your stress, with quarantine, with layoffs, with overeating, whatever it is. Missing Randy. How are you coping with it? Because I wanted to be able to share your ideas with people. And we had some really phenomenal feedback, so much creativity to get you through this time.
Absolutely, and especially during this time, everybody's got a lot of similar views, but everybody's got slightly different situations, and there may be little groups that are more common than less. So you may be sharing something that may be not that common, but there may still be a few people out there in your specific situation that we may not be that familiar with.
Right.
So it's a cool chance to...
One of my favorites right now in quarantine.
Yeah.
Grapefruit, ruby red grapefruit salsa.
There you go.
So we have I actually was talking to our team of nutritionists who have been phenomenal through this process. In addition, me and Randy are just trying so hard to keep everything rocking and rolling for them also.
Yeah, like they're amazing. So we're very happy to make sure that unless things really change, payroll will be still received every week because they're awesome.
They're amazing. We're doing our best. So again, we are a small business. We are incredibly, incredibly thankful to our community who is sticking through this time, and it's amazing.
Yeah, for the members that are kicking butt and hanging with us, thank you so much. And for people who haven't been able to due to maybe financial issues or stuff, hey, we totally understand and I want you to be a part of this too, but everybody that is hanging there with us, it means a whole lot.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we were talking to the girls just to get some ideas from them, common questions that we were receiving from you guys. The questions me and Randy receive are a little bit different with the athletes, from as opposed to the day-to-day person who has different struggles right now. So Rebecca had written something great today and shot it out and shared it with the girls. So I'm going to kind of go through a list of some ideas she had as far as staying motivated, organized, and creating a structure. Can I buy...
DM them.
Oh, I will DM you. You could buy some snacks at the office. I'll sneak you in there.
Smuggle them out.
Paul, breathe. I love you. So here's just a couple of the tips that she had. So she said, make a schedule or a list of what you need to do for the day and stick to it. The satisfaction of accomplishing small goals each day will feel great, but don't overwhelm yourself with too much. We had one woman the other day who we work with, and her goal was simply eating breakfast.
Yeah, and my goal every day is to add like one piece of Michelle's hair to my creepy Michelle shrine I'm building.
You're disgusting.
So it's like this nice little like Hey Arnold Helga shrine I got in the back.
I remember that episode.
And that's my quarantine and crafts, arts and crafts hobby.
Hey Arnold. So we had, that was actually a great one. Again, small goals. They do not have to be these crazy weight goals as well.
Yeah,
just meal timing, meal prep, eating is a huge thing. Number 2, meal prep and track ahead of time just as you normally would. So what a lot of people do is they'll actually track the next day's meals at night to prepare for it. They have all their meals prepped and ready to go. Organize, organize, organize.
Yeah, and if you find maybe earlier in the day it gets a little crazy, you're maybe doing some homeschooling for the kids and stuff. If you have a crock pot or a lot of overnight recipes, there's stuff that you can prepare at night while you're tracking for the next day, get it ready to go, and you kind of wake up and it's ready to rock.
Yeah, and in addition to that, I'm about to blast a bunch of recipes online, recipes and meal ideas that our members were sharing, which were fantastic. So I want to keep all those meals out there to give you guys creativity because we have plenty of time to create some meals right now. Set alarms to drink your water and eat your meals. So opposite of the mindless eating and the stress eating, we have people that are under eating and totally dehydrated.
I mean, something some of the bodybuilders use when they have to drink a lot of water. They actually take their water jugs and put 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. So if you have to do that with your water bottle, it's silly, but
I think they're laughing at your Helga shrine.
It's pretty good, my Helga shrine. It's getting there.
So I spoke to Dave, who's actually on here right now. He was having issues because he's working so much, actually, and I'm in this similar position right now where I've been on my computer nonstop. Couple things. Give yourself a timeout, go outside and breathe some fresh air. Give yourself 5 minutes to just stretch, knock out some push-ups, reach up to the freaking ceiling. I don't know. Set alarms to drink. Keep water by your little work area, which is another thing. Create a work area for yourself. Create a workspace. Make it nice and calm.
Yes, so go into your bunkers, clean it up a little bit, move over the cans, move over the distilled water and the guns, and set it up right there.
Set alarms, stay hydrated, and like I said, create meal times for yourself if you have to. I don't have the same appetite as I normally do. Depending on the type of stress you're dealing with, some types of stress can cause you to overeat, some can cause you to undereat. In a situation that you're under eating, set the alarms, and you might have to create meals or snack ideas that you can stomach a little better. Like right now, I can't eat any sort of like chicken or steak or anything. I've been pretty much living off of cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, egg whites, and protein powder.
Yeah, so if you have to change it up, change it up. But also, if you're just not hungry enough for whatever reason, focus on the protein first.
Yeah.
If you're going to undereat anything, don't make it protein.
Happy, what are you, 80 behind on protein? Go make yourself a big protein pudding bowl. Throw some sugar-free Jell-O up in there.
I just want to see her funneling a pollen.
Good, and it works good. Dave, I'm glad that you're doing... Hey, Loretta. Dave, I'm glad you're doing well with that. I really am. Check in with your nutritionist. Check in with them. It could be more than once a day. If you'd like to send them multiple emails a day, you could send them, hey, I ate breakfast. Hey, I ate lunch. Hey, I don't know what to eat for dinner. Any ideas? Utilize them. That's what we are here for.
Yeah, you can tag us in memes.
You could tag us in memes. It could be silly stuff too.
Just stay in touch.
Stay in touch. Even if you just need a good laugh, sometimes that's all you need. I know that's me. Sometimes I give myself a timeout. I have to look up some funny memes or something funny on the TV.
Because what happens is, like, again, we're around so much now, she gets overwhelmed with happiness and needs to bring herself down a little bit.
With him. Hey, Brian.
It makes sense.
Quarantine 2020. We'll survive. We will survive.
We will survive.
We will survive. So the next one is think about the results, not the excuses. A lot of people, because they're in this panic stress mind, their mind is just flooded with what if, what's going to happen. Just kind of creating these reasons to not stay on track, which is super dangerous because the one thing we can control right now is how we treat our bodies and how we eat.
We treat everyone around us too.
And how we treat everyone around us.
So don't let your stress or maybe worry about the uncertainty of everything let you misdirect feelings towards people. Yeah,
sometimes, and this goes for all of you out there, give yourself a reality check. Be kind to others. Try not to let your stress get displaced on other people.
Yeah.
Not the easiest thing to do. And like Brian just mentioned, we work with Eat Clean Bro. If you're having difficulties with the meal prep, they deliver right to your front door. eatcleanbro.com/rev. Add /rev to the end of the website to get a discount. So they've been very, very helpful for me.
Yeah.
As well fantastic. As a lot of our members. So like I said,
check in if you're not having trouble, it just tastes good.
It tastes good, yeah. So check in with your nutritionist. Think about the results. Don't let this stand in the way of both your short-term and long-term goals. So as you guys know, we've talked about in the past the difference between short-term and those long-term goals. Every meal of every day, if you can just accomplish that, that will lead to that long-term goal.
I mean, you're seeing a lot of like the memes online joking around about, oh, what day is it? They all feel the same right now. That's a dangerous thing for the health and nutrition.
Yes.
Because you just can fall away from it, really get further away from your routine than you realize. And then someone else has posted another funny one is make sure you put your jeans on every couple of days to remind you if you've been good or not.
Yeah. Wait, just a time out. I have my friends texting me through my phone right now, very inappropriate things that they want to share, but they're not because this is a professional page. So I do see you. That was hilarious, but no, I cannot share that live.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt Fab. Hi, Sam Pastilli. So, yes, short-term and long-term goals. Don't deprive yourself of foods that you do enjoy. All right.
Make it planned.
Make it a planned thing. Have them in moderation. If you get your hands on it, you don't want it to lead to a binge, but if you plan it, track it ahead of time, you can incorporate those foods into your daily meal plans if you'd like.
Absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with that at all, but before you do it, remember the difference that we talked about the other day, being hungry versus emotional eating. They're two different things. So make sure that when you're hungry, you're eating those whole micronutrient dense foods, because we want to make sure that we're keeping all those micronutrients coming in, those vitamins and minerals, keeping your immunity up the best that you can. That's the best thing you can do right now, is to keep your immune system up with healthy, good foods and physical activity and a sound mind.
Yes, and again, focus on that protein first. If you feel that it may be mindless hunger, but you still have to eat something, try and make it something protein-based.
Yes.
Or at least an auxiliary protein source, whether it's beans, quinoa,
stuff like that. I mean, and again, if there's something...
Human flesh is 50-50.
Human flesh, is it the zombie apocalypse? Is it time?
Randy's fatty macros are off the charts. I am akin to like a ribeye steak.
And Christine mentioned Boca crumbles are great. So there's a lot of
those old people from Florida crumbles?
You're so gross. There's a lot of vegan and vegetarian options out there that most meat eaters forget about. So that's actually a great recommendation from Christine. Lisa, stop slacking on drinking water.
Mary's got a good one actually there.
Mary, not sleeping well through this. Ideas through middle of the night snacks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's a tough one. There's a few different options about that.
That's a good one.
Usually I'm going to always start with the Michelle favorite. When she wakes up in the middle of the night, it's usually like a shot of egg whites or a little protein pudding she makes.
Yeah.
But if that's not going to hit the trick, do this trick, try and make a real meal and not something mindless. Even if it's a little higher in protein, fats, and carbs, make a real meal. And if it's over, you're over in at least real foods, micronutrient dense, and not just a bag of Doritos.
I can't tell you how many times, especially when I've been on prep in the past, that I would wake up and make an egg white omelet in the middle of the night, or have my sugar-free Jell-O or something like that.
Yeah, and that's a good time to use maybe high-protein desserts you may have made during the day or something.
Sam, that is inappropriate. Yeah. We can't recommend that.
Right, Michelle?
Yes, agreed.
Did you hear?
I did. So, for a lot of people who are dealing with the stress, limit your time
around Randy's.
Just limit your time around Randy's
to zero.
to zero. No, in all seriousness, limit your time with social media and the news. Even for myself, and again, as you guys know, I actually deal with stress very, very well. I adapt extremely, extremely quickly.
If you're not, she has a little halo and like sparkles coming out right now. You don't see it, but.
I'm having a tough time. Hey, what's up? Legitimately, I have to keep the TV off. I cannot look at it. I am creating times of the day to go on social media to do all my reposts and everything for RevolutioniZe. But other than that, I'm sticking to just my work. I have very calm, meditation music on in the background, a candle lit or aromatherapy, just to keep that stress down. Because the second that news goes on, my heart's out of my chest. I don't know about you guys, but
yeah, I've been keeping up, whether it's trying to play video games or podcasts. I've had a cool new one today. I sent Michelle. It's basically this guy who retells classical stories, Dante's Inferno, some Cthulhu myths, but with a modern twist. So he tells them in about an hour. It's cool.
Podcasts have been a really popular one. When we posted that question online the other day, a lot of people reached out saying podcasts were getting them through this. So another just outlet.
Yeah, and try to make it at least something. If you're killing time, try to either learn something, make something, hang out with your kids. Like my niece and my brother's been, he had her learn how to make a garden. He's been teaching her to change spark plugs.
Yep.
They've been doing little adventures every day. Took a picture of her out in the woods. She looks like a feral Walking Dead person.
Yeah, I think if Matt's still on here, Matt Fev, he was doing a ton of gardening also. That seems to be the hobby of the now. I mean, it is spring. This is the time to plant all your crops, so it's been pretty cool.
And that is your science corner from Michelle. Spring is the time to plant crops.
Plant crops, yeah. I'm sure they aren't sold out of seeds yet at Home Depot.
I listen to a ton of
podcasts.
crazy ones. I actually don't listen to a lot of fitness and nutrition ones, to be perfectly honest with you. But I have a ton I can recommend, especially ones we've been on.
Yeah.
But more of the fun ones, I've been listening to Lore, which is more like about goofy paranormal supernatural stuff and their origins, and Time Suck, which is a really cool one by this comedian.
Time Suck's good.
That does a lot of historical stuff with a really funny twist.
Absolutely. Yeah, check those out. And there's a ton on our YouTube also.
Yeah, and we'll make sure to share a lot of like Two Fit Crazies in a Microphone.
Yeah, Rock Out Loud.
Rock Out Loud.
Rock City Central.
Chris Oppenheim Show.
There's a ton. There's a ton. Spell which one? I don't know which one. Which one you want to spell?
DM us.
DM us. I'll send it to you. So the next thing we were going to go over, again, those were great tips from Rebecca. But people were asking about snack ideas. So if you are the type of person that just wants to snack, we're just going to throw some ideas. Lore?
Yeah.
L-U-R-E?
L-O-R-E.
L-O-R-E. Good question. So just some snack ideas coming at you. My favorites are sugar-free Jell-O with some whipped cream, and then I know this sounds really weird, but I really like it. I do the cottage cheese. You're disgusting. Cottage cheese, some Splenda, and I actually mix my sugar-free Jell-O into it with some whipped cream, and it's like really delicious.
That's what she calls me. I'm her sugar-free Jell-O.
I hate him so much, and I am really upset because our Facebook is freezing again, and I'm really upset about that. So here's some other options. I also sometimes just take like
I'm just reloading it quick. I'm sorry.
I sometimes just do a thing of riced cauliflower and mix some pesto seasoning into it, and I literally just eat a bowl of riced cauliflower.
Is like the cheat code of the listeners,
yeah,
by the way.
I just eat like a bowl of riced cauliflower.
Pesto seasoning, ranch, any of those seasonings are incredible.
So good. Shit.
Our Facebook Live's be back up
Facebook
in a second.
Live. F-Beans. Damn it, guys.
Damn Illuminati shutting down our Facebook. We're telling the truth. So I'll try and pick up where you were.
Okay. Go ahead.
Where were you?
Where were we? Another tip I like. I love my Apollon protein pudding. I take the Dutch chocolate, mix it with a tiny bit of water, and it makes a thick pudding. And it's going to help you hit your protein, which a lot of people are having difficulties hitting.
Yeah, so we can guacamole with sliced cucumbers and carrots. Cucumbers, some may even call
Cucumbers. Cucumber.
Hummus with zucchini slices, carrot sticks, cucumbers, or cauliflower florets. I feel like I'm a waiter at a restaurant right now.
Would you like some cauliflower florets?
I'll let you back in.
Cauliflower florets. And these come from Lauren White, by the way, our nutritionist. You got to hummus?
Yes.
Hummus with zucchini slices, carrot sticks, cauliflower florets, sliced apples with almond butter, cheese cubes and grapes, but be careful if you're a cheesehead because the cheese can get
to your head.
Hit to your head real fast. Strawberries with a nut butter of your choice. Now, if you guys have PB2 or PB Fit, you can get all the peanut butter flavor without the high fat. So you take the peanut butter powder, really mix it with a tiny bit of water. You can sweeten it with a little bit of stevia or make it salty with a pinch of sea salt and just make a nice thick peanut butter consistency. Again, it's all the peanut butter flavor without the high fat. Such another great recommendation. Plain organic yogurt, Greek yogurt with sliced berries of your choice. Berries are going to be like a nice low calorie.
Yeah, berries are always a safer volume as fruit.
Yes. What do you recommend for no meat Fridays?
Fish if possible.
Yeah, fish. Can you do egg whites?
I gotta ask Jesus.
I'm not very up to date with the religion. But actually DM me. I'll give you a bunch of ideas for that.
Sorry, I'm awful.
We're terrible. Celery sticks with almond butter. Again, or you can do like the PB Fit.
Or another nut butter.
Or another nut butter. Or a hummus of some sort. Or you can take Greek yogurt and mix some of the Hidden Valley Ranch dry seasoning mix. And make a Greek yogurt dry seasoning of ranch dip, which is awesome. Also high in protein.
Matt had a good question there. What's a favorite pre-workout snack? To be honest, especially if for someone who's needs the energy for a workout or maybe is even trying to bulk, you'd be shocked. But a good old sandwich can be a good pre-workout choice.
A good old sandwich
because you got a good amount of carbs, protein, fats. Just watch out for oil vinegar.
Yeah, it's the oils that really
the cheese will bang you up. But if you're looking at a little more traditional, I'd go. A white rice potato. A white rice potato with a protein of your choice and some other fats.
Yes. Good one.
I try.
We could send you a bunch of options, Matt. We can send you a ton.
I can send you the TB12 workout plan, Matt.
I can't. Lauren recommended on this a homemade trail mix with on it like raw nuts and whatnot, but be careful. You got a single serving baggie those because as for somebody like me, if that's in a big ass bag, I'm gonna eat a lot.
Yeah. Now, like me, a person with complete control over my emotions and actions could handle it no problem.
If you know Randy, you know he's joking right now.
Damn, I know.
Sliced bell peppers, cucumbers, and broccoli florets with a low-fat ranch dressing. Again, what I recommended before, the Greek yogurt with the Hidden Valley dry ranch seasoning is a fantastic option. Sliced hard-boiled egg with seed crackers, such as Mary's crackers. Seed crackers. If you're trying to keep your fats low and you want to have your fats with something else, then just stick to the egg white part. Deli turkey cheese roll-ups.
Awesome. That's a good one.
If you can get to
with some mustard and spicy mustard.
Yes, I think Paul Trinkoff works with one of the sales reps of Boar's Head, which is great. So that's a great option. You could turkey breast, chicken breast, and a lean cut of roast beef. Those are going to be your best lean meat options.
Yeah, but usually, I got to be honest, you can probably afford a fattier meat if you're not dousing on the mayo or the oil.
So it just depends person to person.
So if a ham and cheese is is what you need, have it, but without the oil.
Yes. Rice cakes and peanut butter almond butter.
Dan, we got a whole bunch of workouts for you. DM Michelle. She's going to send them over to you.
Yes, Dan, I will send you. If again, everybody that's listening, if you have not received our at-home workouts, if you're a member, please reach out to us. I will email that over to you.
Or if you're looking for other stuff that's a little more high impact, fun, different, we have a lot of gyms and personal trainers we work with. We can direct you to their online stuff as well.
Absolutely. And I've been on our story, on our Instagram story, the RevolutioniZe one, not my personal, separate. I've been sharing a lot of the at-home workouts that our trainers work with. Mm-hmm. So if anything stands out to you, just follow their link, and they're posting a ton of it. And the personal trainers, they could really use that support also. Yeah. They're helping you, you're helping them. It's kind of a great...
And like I said, it's a great time to be looking for fitness resources right now.
Yeah. But Dan, just DM me and remind me, because by the time this is done, I'll probably forget. I know my weaknesses.
She has none. What you talking about?
Rice cakes with Laughing Cow cheese and everything bagel seasoning, a Trader Joe's favorite.
Cheese is not a laughing matter.
Cheese is a laughing matter. The Laughing Cow. What would a laughing cow sound like?
Like me.
So that's a good option.
Clearly we're going a little loopy. So you can't tell.
Edamame with sea salt. Again, if you're trying to keep your salt intake down, avoid the sea salt, but edamame is a great high protein snack. One of my favorites too.
The key is you have to squish out the little circle parts and eat the rest.
No. Low-fat popcorn is a great snack. It's high volume. You could kind of keep munching away at it, but stay away from the really heavy movie theater buttered popcorns.
Yeah. Or even be careful with some of the fitness popcorns, let's call them.
Yeah.
As they may have higher protein, but the calories in general could be higher.
Oh, like Icon?
Yeah, I mean, they're great, but just keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
I don't want to call it, I'm not going to say any brands.
I'm so disappointed about that. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Another recommendation, she had half an avocado with 3 ounces of cottage cheese in it. So you're getting the protein from the cottage cheese and the fats from the avocado. And then at the end, I hope this helps. If you need anything else, let me know. So there you have it, guys. Those are just some tips for us. So any questions you have, please shoot them over. Anybody that was on our Facebook Live, I'm sorry it got disconnected. That sucks, but we're reconnected now. So shoot us your messages. We'll hang here for a minute. In the meantime, I'm just going to skim through this, see if I missed anything.
And as well, as of right now, we plan on doing these every other day. So if tomorrow you come up with some questions, things you want, just please reach out.
Oh, protein fluff. Yes. So we actually have a great protein fluff recipe from I think Rose shared it.
Oh, yeah?
From one of our, I got to reshare that recipe. That's actually a great idea. And if you have
easy to make.
Fluff's so easy to make. If you have a protein fluff recipe, share it with us because we would love to share that for everybody else.
Isn't that the xanthan gum one?
Yeah, there's that. There's a few different ones.
I was like saying xanthan gum.
Xanthan gum.
I just remember that one's actually the first one. When you first were dating, we actually made a big protein fluff, and that's why I remember it.
I do remember that, actually. Laura eats lots of pizza. I'm just skimming through here. Loretta says too early to plant. Well, it's a good time to compost then.
I can go compost.
You're gonna compost in the flower bed in the back.
With a plastic bag.
Because we don't have toilet paper. That have. I eat a block of cheese for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh, Matt, you should not do
And
that.
Matt, you are highly lactose intolerant, so that's probably a
I
bad
can smell
idea.
you from here.
Let's see. Peanut butter and protein balls. So protein balls are a fine snack, but what happens is a lot of the protein ball recipes out there are actually fat balls.
So be aware of them.
Yeah, the protein content's not very high in it. So just be aware of how many you're having because, like I said, the fat racks up very fast. And our
Yeah, but as the Facebook seems to be chiming out, might be a good time.
Facebook, if you're on Facebook and I would connect on Instagram. Sorry, Facebook people. I'm just going to this one, make sure I didn't miss anything else.
And I saw them all.
You saw them all?
Yeah.
Okay.
So again, if you chimed in late...
Oh. All right. We got a recipe from the Protein Fluff. A tray of ice cube, 1/4 tap of xanthan gum, and 1 scoop of protein powder, and a little bit of water to help it mix. It's basically a protein frosty. That's
Pretty much.
awesome.
That sounds good, yeah.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to see that, please go onto our Instagram live and tap through it. You'll see her comment pop up. I'll have to repost that one.
And as well, if you guys missed things, you popped in late, you can always replay these after, right?
Yeah, so normally you'd be able to replay this on our Facebook, but
don't think it's gonna be
unfortunately
happening.
that's not going to happen. So I'll try to save it when I end this and repost it probably on our YouTube or something.
Bye, guys.
Tom Brady caused the virus.
He definitely did. I think that's...
Oh my
I
God.
wouldn't be shocked. Him and Belichick are crazy. It's all a plan.
All right, you guys. Sorry for our Facebook people if you got disconnected. I'll try to load this up on our YouTube later.
I take full blame for it somehow.
And Randy caused it. So... Yeah, we're going to repost this for the members,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right, we love you guys. Stay sane.
Love you all. Send us your questions. If you have questions or tips or advice, please,
Yes,
we'll
lots of
share the
recipes.
please share them with us so we can share it with the rest of the community. But we're in touch. If you need us, you reach out to your nutritionist. You reach out to us. Whatever you need, you have us. The Rev fam has got each other's backs. All right?
We got it.
Ew. Disgusting.
Now she's got coronas.
Oh, gross. Bye, guys.
You have to be nice to me because we were in front of people.